In his State of the Union address, President Obama urged lawmakers to raise the minimum wage.
Tonight, let's declare that in the wealthiest nation on earth, no one who works full-time should have to live in poverty, and raise the federal minimum wage to $9 an hour. We should be able to get that done.
Joe likes that.
Today, New Jersey votes on raising minimum wage. It would be the fifth state to amend their constitution on the issue, and President Obama plans to push an increase this week as well. But is raising a minimum wage really a good policy? And is it even legal? Joining us now to weigh in, Fox News senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. So,
pleasure to be with you.
Is this a right?
Well, no, it's not a right. I mean, a right is something that comes from our humanity, the right to free speech and free thought and travel and privacy. Minimum wage is something that the government uses to force employers to pay low-end employees more than they're worth, and it actually results in putting people out of work. When the minimum wage goes up and employers are forced to pay entry-level people more than they're worth, they'll hire few of them. So the president says nobody who works full-time should be below the poverty line.
Right.
He's actually going to put more full-time people into the below the poverty line because he's going to kick them out of work. And if your and my fellow voters in New Jersey pass this, and it looks like they will, that's going to result in more unemployment.
It's cool, but what they would do is, what we're voting on in New Jersey is to amend the Constitution so that it's in the Constitution.
Well, that's very dangerous because economic times change. But the Constitution is very, very difficult and slow to change. So you may very well have the fundamental law of the land, the Constitution of the state of New Jersey, which cannot be tampered with by the legislature or the courts. It can only be changed by the people once a year in November, dictating to employers what they have to pay their employees. And when the employees are not worth that much money, they're going to be out of a job.
Right.
And when economic times change and they want to change that number, it's going to be impossible to change it for a year.
Well, you need to get to New Jersey and vote, and I've already voted 3 times.
I'm going back this morning to vote, and I'm voting against this.
Thank you.
Good.
Pleasure.
You got that from
Thank you.
your analysis.
Thank you.